Have you ever found yourself searching for evidence that you don't belong? It's a painful and surprisingly common experience. We look for signs, for whispers, for anything that might confirm our deepest fears of inadequacy. We scan the faces of others, hoping for a reassuring smile, a nod of acceptance. But what happens when we don't find it? What happens when all we find are blank stares and indifferent shrugs? The truth is, if we are constantly looking for reasons to feel unworthy, we will always find them. It's like wearing a pair of glasses tinted with self-doubt. The world will inevitably appear as a hostile and unwelcoming place. We become hyper-aware of every perceived slight, every awkward silence, every missed connection. These experiences, however small or insignificant, become magnified in our minds, fueling our belief that we are not good enough. But here's the crucial thing to remember. Our perception is not always reality. Just because we feel inadequate doesn't mean we are. Our feelings are valid, of course, but they are not necessarily an accurate reflection of our true worth. The danger lies in allowing these feelings to dictate our sense of self, to define our place in the world. It's time to take off those tinted glasses and see ourselves and the world around us with fresh eyes. The most liberating truth we can ever realize is this: our worth is inherent. It is not contingent upon external validation, nor is it subject to the opinions of others. We are born worthy, whole, and complete, and nothing can diminish that intrinsic value. Think of a child. A child's capacity for joy, for love, for wonder is not dependent on their achievements or their popularity. They move through the world with an innate sense of belonging, their hearts open and receptive. They are not burdened by self-doubt or the need to prove their worth. Somewhere along the way, many of us lose touch with this innate knowing. We start to internalize the messages we receive from society, from our families, from our peers. We begin to believe that our worth is conditional, that we need to earn our place in the world. But what if we could reclaim that childlike sense of belonging? What if we could shed the layers of self-doubt and step into the fullness of who we truly are? When we seek validation from others, when we allow their opinions to determine our worth, we are essentially betraying ourselves. We are silencing our own inner voice, the voice that knows our truth, the voice that whispers of our inherent value. This self-betrayal can manifest in countless ways. We might shrink ourselves down to fit in, contorting ourselves to meet the expectations of others. We might stay silent when we long to speak our truth, afraid of judgment or rejection. We might even sabotage our own success, unconsciously confirming our deepest fears of inadequacy. Each act of self-betrayal chips away at our sense of self. It creates a chasm between who we are and who we pretend to be, leaving us feeling fragmented and unfulfilled. The path to healing begins with self-compassion. It's about recognizing the ways in which we have abandoned ourselves and making a conscious choice to return to wholeness. Section 4. Embracing your authentic self. Embracing our authentic selves is a radical act of self-love. It's about giving ourselves permission to be fully seen, flaws and all. It's about honoring our unique gifts and talents, even if they don't fit neatly into societal expectations. Authenticity doesn't mean being perfect or always having it all figured out. It's about showing up in the world as our true selves, with all our complexities and contradictions. It's about living in alignment with our values, even when it's uncomfortable or unpopular. When we embrace our authenticity, we give others permission to do the same. We create a ripple effect of self-acceptance that spreads outward, touching the lives of those around us. Section 5. A call to inner confidence. The journey to self-worth is not always easy. There will be moments of doubt, times when the old insecurities resurface. But it is in these moments that we must dig deep, tap into our inner reservoir of strength, and remind ourselves of our inherent value. Let us make a pact today to stop seeking evidence that we don't belong. Let us instead become archaeologists of our own hearts, excavating the buried treasures of self-love, self-acceptance, and unshakable self-worth. Share your thoughts in the comments below. How do you cultivate self-love in your own life? What practices help you stay connected to your authentic self?